Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Speak Easy English podcast. I'm Lisa.
Hi, guys, and I'm Tommy. We're so happy you've joined us today. If you've been struggling to remember new words, today's episode is going to help you solve that problem. Learning vocabulary can feel overwhelming, but we've got some tricks that make it a whole lot easier.
Exactly. It's normal to forget words, especially when you're learning a new language. But the good news is, there are strategies that can make remembering new words not only easier, but also more fun.
Absolutely! So, let's dive into some effective techniques that will help you remember new vocabulary faster and for longer.
1. Connect words to images and emotions.
Our first tip is to use mental images. Our brain is excellent at remembering pictures and emotions, so connect a new word to a vivid image or a feeling.
For instance, when you learn the word delicious, don't just repeat it over and over. Picture your favorite food, how it looks, and how it tastes. Visualizing it will make the word stick in your memory much better.
And don't forget about the emotional connection. If the food makes you feel happy or satisfied, attach that feeling to the word. Your brain will have a much stronger connection to the word because it's linked to something meaningful to you.
2. Use the words in real sentences.
A great tip for remembering new words is to use them in real, meaningful sentences. Don't just memorize isolated words. Use them in context.
Exactly. For example, if you're learning the word challenge, don't just say the word challenge by itself. Instead, use it in a sentence like, "This project is a challenge for me, but I'll do my best." This way, you not only learn the word, but also how to use it naturally.
The key here is repetition in context. The more you use the word in different situations, the more likely it is to stick in your memory.
3. Repeat, but in a smart way.
Another important tip is repetition, but not just any repetition, spaced repetition. This method helps reinforce your memory by reviewing the word after increasing intervals of time.
So, for example, you review the word after a few minutes, then again in a few hours, and later a few days. This process moves the word from your short-term memory into long-term memory.
There are some great apps like Anki or Quizlet that are specifically designed for spaced repetition. They can help you keep track of which words you need to practice more.
And remember, it's important to review the words regularly. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a big difference.
4. Learn words in phrases not alone.
Instead of memorizing words in isolation, it's much more effective to learn them in phrases. This way, you're learning how the word fits into a real context and how it sounds naturally in conversation.
For instance, if you're learning the word exciting, don't just memorize it. Learn the phrase, "This is exciting," or "I find this topic exciting." This will help you sound more natural when speaking English.
And the great thing is that learning phrases gives you more than just one word. It gives you the whole context, so you can use it in different situations.
5. Speak and listen every day.
One of the best ways to remember words is to practice speaking and listening every day. Even if you don't have anyone to speak with, talk to yourself in English. It's a great way to reinforce what you've learned.
Absolutely. You can describe what you're doing throughout your day or talk about your plans. And the more you hear the word used in context, the more natural it will feel when you use it.
And don't forget about listening. Listening to podcasts, watching movies, or even YouTube videos in English helps you hear how native speakers use words in real conversations.
6. Use mnemonics and memory tricks.
Sometimes, using memory tricks can really help you recall words. A mnemonic is a memory device that helps you associate a word with something you already know.
For example, let's say you're learning the word precipitation, which means rain or snow. You could break it down like this. Pre means before, and cipitation sounds like skip, something you do before rain or snow. You could imagine rain falling and skipping over you. Just a little memory trick to help remember it.
There's also the technique of using word associations. If the word sounds like something familiar to you, create a connection. This makes it easier for your brain to recall the word later.
7. Visual vocabulary cards or apps.
A really fun way to reinforce vocabulary is to use flashcards or vocabulary apps. You can create digital flashcards or write them out by hand.
You could include the word on one side and an image, sentence, or translation on the other side. If you're using an app, they often come with built-in spaced repetition, so you'll be reminded to review words at the optimal time.
These cards can be used on the go. You can carry them with you, review them during breaks, or practice while waiting for the bus.
Bonus tip, keep a vocabulary journal.
Another great way to remember words is by keeping a vocabulary journal. Write down new words you learn, along with their meanings and examples of how they're used in sentences.
This is a great way to actively engage with the new vocabulary. Writing down the words helps to reinforce them in your memory. And when you look back at your journal, you can review and see your progress.
And if you feel creative, you can even draw pictures next to the words. This will help create a stronger memory link.
Remember, consistency is key. There's no magic trick to instantly remember every word. It takes time and effort, but if you keep practicing, it will become easier and easier to recall words when you need them.
Exactly. Vocabulary learning is a journey, and every small step counts. Celebrate your progress, even the little wins. You're doing great.
Keep practicing, have fun with it, and remember, you're not alone in this.
Thanks for joining us today. We hope these tips help you with remembering words more easily.
Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and let us know your favorite vocabulary tips. See you next time.